Alright, so at this point we've got most of the housekeeping out of the way. It's time now to start talking about software. So we're going to need to download and install something called the Java Development Kit, or abbreviated to JDK. So this JDK contains the Java compiler or language so that we can run Java programs. After that, we need some software to edit our Java programs, much like a word processor for someone who's perhaps writing a book. So in computer terms, that's called an IDE, which is short for Integrated Development Environment. So we're going to be using IntelliJ IDEA from a company called JetBrains. Now this is a great piece of software and has a free version and is very powerful. So powerful that Google use it for all their internal Android development, as well as recommending Android developers use it as well. So the point here is that it will reduce the amount of time to complete tasks and is very beginner friendly. I've been using IntelliJ IDEA since the early 2000s and it's been continually updated over the years. So if you're coming into this course though wanting to use another piece of software like NetBeans, Eclipse or any number of other IDEs that support Java, then feel free to do so. This is a Java course, so you don't have to use IntelliJ. If your IDE supports Java 11, then you should have no problems in the course. With that said, do note that the videos in the course show IntelliJ in use, and hundreds of thousands of my students have overwhelmingly agreed that IntelliJ is awesome, so you might want to consider trying it anyway, but certainly that's up to you. Alright, so we need the JDK, and we're going to be going with the latest version, JDK 11, and an IDE, in this case IntelliJ IDEA. Installation is slightly different depending on what operating system that you're running on your computer. So what I've done, being the nice person that I am, is create separate videos for Windows, Mac and Linux. Skip any of the videos that follow that don't apply to your particular computer and operating system. So let's have a discussion about the JDK and which version it should use, or you should use, in the next video. Now I know that I said we'll be using JDK 11, but in some situations that won't work for you. So we'll talk about that in the next video, and then after that we'll start installing the JDK for Windows in the video after that. So let's move on to that next video.